Hello friends, welcome back to Python on phone programming series. In the previous classes, we have seen how to define a variable in Python program and how we can write loops as well. Okay, so the problem with the variables is you can store only one value at a time in a given point of time. So which means you have a variable called a and you can store only one number for variable a here. Okay, let's say something like you have multiple elements to store, for example students marks. How can you handle them? So that is where list comes into picture. Using list, we can store multiple values under a single name. So let me define a variable called marks, and for defining list in Python we use these square brackets. So in between these square brackets you can give n number of data elements with a comma separated. So which means something like this: 12, 13, 45, something 78, something like 90. Okay, so this is how we define list in Python. So now let's say something like you want to access any particular element from this list. Then we have to use index of that element. Index means the position of that variable, I mean value. So in Python programming, at any programming, okay, indexing starts from 0. So that means if you want to access the first element from this list, you have to say marks of 0. Let me show that here. So I will just do the print so that you can understand. So marks of 0. So marks of 0 will give you the first element. So let me print out that. Let's close this add. See here, so you got 12 as output, so which is the first one. So similarly, if you want to access something like 87, so 87 means 0 1 2 3, right? So let's give 3 there and then try that out. See here, that's it guys. So that is how we can define list in Python programs, and using index we can access individual elements from the list. That's all for this video. In the next video we'll see how we can add extra data points, data elements to the list, and how we can delete, and we will discuss many other operations on top of this list. Till then, take care.